Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today I am going to talk about one stock that is going to see massive upside in the next few years. As time changed, it also changed the lifestyle of people with it. And in these changing times, health disorders are most common and they happen due to unhealthy eating patterns, lack of exercise, and genetics. One of the most common diseases rising at a shocking rate is diabetes. The percentage of the US population with diabetes has been increasing in the past decades. In 1958, this group made up of less than 1% of the country's population, but by 2018, the number had risen to 10%. If this trend continues, an estimated 33% of the population could have diabetes by 2050. Diabetes is a serious chronic health condition that affects 34.2 million people in the US alone, according to the US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. That number does not include the 88 million adults who are in pre-diabetic stage. Another disturbing fact is that the number of people diagnosed with diabetes is expected to increase in the coming years. Diabetes patients need all the help they can get to manage their illness. There are a few companies who help patients to fight this disease. The stock that we are going to discuss about today is Tandem Diabetes Care. Tandem Diabetes Care is a company that manufactures medical devices. The company develops medical technologies for the treatment of diabetes and specifically insulin infusion therapy. This medical device stock has pulled off an impressive reversal in its fortune that both patients and investors are thankful for. Tandem Diabetes Care credits its mission of relentless innovation and revolutionary customer experience for its recent success. Tandem is an insulin pump provider, and the company's formidable competitors include Medtronic and Insulet. Much of its revenue comes from the sales of its main product, that is T-Slim X2 insulin pump. The T-Slim X2 is the smallest pump that is enabled with continuous glucose monitors, CGMs. It has a touchscreen and is updatable with an automated bolus correction feature. Traditionally, patients with diabetes had to perform multiple daily injections, but with Tandem's disruptive integrated pump, the monitoring of glucose levels and the automatic delivery of insulin is seamless and provides patients considerable freedom in their daily lives. And its target market is enormous because more than 34 million Americans had diabetes in 2018. For evidence of the T-Slim X2 pump's popularity, Tandem Diabetes ran a customer survey last year during which its product had a satisfaction score of 90%.
I just switched from Loop to Tandem's Control IQ, and after 3 months of using it, I could say it's a real game changer, and that insulin pumps are finally getting smarter.
Now let's take a look at the financials of the company. Last year, Tandem's third quarter revenue was $124 million, and revenue growth was 31% year over year despite the COVID-19 pandemic. The company's worldwide sales through third quarter were $331 million, which represents a 30% growth year over year. By the end of the fourth quarter, the company recorded sales of $168 million, representing a 55% year over year increase. The company shipped 32,685 pumps during the quarter, which is 67% higher than in a year ago period. For the full fiscal year 2020, Tandem's sales jumped by 38% year over year to $498 million. The company is aggressively trying to grow internationally and now has a base of 190,000 customers. The goal of the company by the end of 2024 is to grow by 500,000 customers. While this may seem ambitious, the market for insulin pumps in the US in 2018 was $3.3 billion. The market is predicted to grow by a compounded annual growth rate of 9.6% through 2026 to $6.9 billion. While it may seem that Tandem's 30% growth rate is unrealistic, the company has a technically sound product that is disrupting the diabetes space. Furthermore, the company owns a small part in the overall sales, so this ambitious growth seems quite reasonable. The company is well positioned to keep growing. Management estimates that only 35% of its addressable US market use pumps, whereas the rest still rely on the pesky and painful multiple daily injections. Tandem Diabetes Care is not profitable yet, but more importantly, its revenue has been growing with a CAGR of 37.8 over the past 5 years, and it's minimizing its losses continuously. The company is estimated to be profitable by the end of this year, as the product is a hit and is being widely accepted. The stock is up by 50% this year compared to the S&P 500's growth of 14%. However, the stock was as high as $121 in early November. The stock has pulled back due to competition concerns with Medtronic, a company with 30 times larger than Tandem's market cap. Medtronic will certainly keep Tandem on its toes, but the smaller competitor has one huge advantage, a capital allocation model that focuses on improving the lives of diabetes patients. Medtronic has many different business segments, so its resources are divided across many areas in which it competes. The company has a lot to prove. Its growth rate is amazing, and its focus on disrupting the diabetes pump market is admirable. For investors, this stock deserves consideration because it's highly likely that it will continue to beat the market for many years. Only 30% of the type 1 diabetes patients in the US utilize an integrated system, and that figure is far lower in the rest of the world, where it is estimated that only 10 to 20% utilize an integrated system. There is a great opportunity for Tandem to gain significant market penetration in the US and in the rest of the world, which would catalyze its stock even higher over the next decade. With solid long-term opportunities at its doorstep, this healthcare company looks like a potential millionaire maker stock, and certainly one that investors shouldn't ignore. I believe this company is going to see massive upside in the next couple of years, and I'm not going to miss this opportunity because this stock has a great potential to grow hugely and give amazing returns. Thank you for watching the video, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video.